Is Las Vegas on your radar as a potential new home? If so, there are a few things I must share with you today. Before you move here, you need to know these top tips about what Las Vegas is really like and whether or not you really want to move here. Be sure to stick around to the end for a big tip you may not have thought about that may just change your mind about moving to Las Vegas. Hoorah! Thanks for checking out the channel. I'm Eric Hudson with Keller Williams Realty here in the Las Vegas area and a retired Air Force officer. My team and I get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make a move to the Las Vegas area. And hey, we love it. We will work our butts off days, nights, weekends, whatever it takes to make your move even easier. It doesn't matter, we've got your back. We put out videos every week teaching you everything you need to know about living, working, and playing in beautiful Sin City, aka Las Vegas. I do hope you take a quick moment to smash those like and subscribe buttons so this video and its content can reach even more people via the YouTube algorithm, and hit that bell so you'll be in the first to know about new videos that we put out teaching you everything you need to know about living in Las Vegas. There are so many things you must know about Las Vegas before moving here. The last thing you want is to make a huge investment in moving, buying a house, and restarting your new life in Las Vegas, only to find out you made a big mistake. Now, I'm not saying moving to Las Vegas is a mistake in and of itself. What I am saying is that you need to be aware of certain things before the move. And that's what we'll cover in this video, so make sure you watch to the end because it's filled with some insider information you will not hear anywhere else. Okay, let's dig in. Las Vegas overall is a fantastic place to live. If you've been thinking about moving here, you probably have a general idea of what to expect already. But let's go a little bit further and see what living here is really like. First things first, before you move to Las Vegas, you need to know all about the local culture. Here in Las Vegas, the culture is pretty vibrant. The population is one of the biggest mixtures of people you will ever see. We have hustlers, holy rollers, the military, retirees, college students, and that's just the beginning. The nightlife here is the best in the world. So who are we kidding? Our nickname is Sin City. Some of the most popular activities include fill in the blank. It doesn't matter what you are into, you can do it in Las Vegas. Are you a retiree and you want an alternate to Florida or Arizona? We got you. The Las Vegas area has some of the best active adult communities in the world. We have active adult communities from inexpensive manufactured homes in their own communities to $1 million ultra luxury homes. They may call it Sin City, but did you know that Las Vegas has the 5th highest population of Latter-day Saints in the world? As a matter of fact, many of them work in the casinos, and at one time, pretty much all the pit bosses were LDS. Let's not forget about our military population. We have two large military installations. One of them, of course, is Nellis Air Force Base, and the other one is 30 miles north of Vegas in the desert. We're at Creech Air Force Base, and that's where I was stationed. There's other military presence, but we'll leave it at that for now. Yes, I am being mysterious. And of course, we have just regular everyday folks and families who just go to work every day, enjoy time with their friends and family. So if you're wanting to move here, consider if this is the type of environment you can see yourself in and your family thriving in. By the way, if you're finding value in this video, could you do me a huge favor by liking, commenting, and subscribing? Thanks. Now back to the video. Next up, let's consider population density. If you want to move to Las Vegas, you'll definitely need to know that it is a big town. The vibe is very family oriented, believe it or not. It's not all gamblers and mobsters, but it can be very fun. Now, one thing I need to point out is there are actually 3 cities here: Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. And the area that you would think of is Las Vegas. There are actually towns called like Spring Valley, Enterprise. Ready to get your mind blown? The world famous Las Vegas Strip ain't even in Las Vegas. It's in a town called Paradise. These towns run on town boards and are really controlled by Clark County. They all use Las Vegas as the city on their mail, etc. And the population is about 650,000 people, and that's the city proper, not including these towns. Now, this wouldn't be complete unless I tell you about North Las Vegas, which has about 275,000 residents, and of course, everyone's favorite Henderson. There are about 325,000 happy folks living down there. Trust me, a lot of people love Henderson. Right now, we're still growing. About 60 new residents call Las Vegas home every single day. Now, given this level of population, you can probably imagine the traffic being terrible, especially during rush hour. Here's the good news. For a big city, it's not that bad. You can go from the extreme northwest of Las Vegas to the southernmost point of Henderson, out in Old Henderson, in about 45 minutes, not in rush hour, and get to most of the Tri-City area, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson, in an hour with traffic. Try to do that in Southern California. I dare you to. Now, this is partly because the mass transit system here in Las Vegas is okay, but you may have to walk a bit to get to a bus stop. When I say a bit, the nearest bus stop to my house is about 3/4 of a mile away. So you can get in shape while taking the bus. If you're on board with the culture, population, and traffic, the next thing you'll probably want to think about is the climate. The climate in our area is hot as the pits of Hades in the summer. Bump that dry heat crap. It's just plain hot. I mean, daytime temperatures of around 110, 115 degrees. That's normal. So be used to the young ones being inside for most of the summer. You will never see young ones out in the parks during the summer. Now for the good news, that's only about 4 months out of the year. The rest of the year is great. And I mean outstanding. Mild winters and wonderful springs and falls. Right now, we're in the fall. It's feeling really good. At night, the lows are in the 60s. During the day, they're in the 80s. With that dry heat, it feels really good. And you know what? During the winters, we even have skiing here up on Mount Charleston. It's almost like we have 2 seasons here. Oven and great. Right now, we're entering a great part of town, so this is a good time to move here if you can. Another important consideration you need to think about before moving to Las Vegas is what type of homes are available. We have a lot of newer homes compared to some parts of the country. No, this is not back east where a young home is considered built in 1852. Yes, we do have some older homes. We even have an area of Vegas we call Vintage Vegas, where you have homes from the 50s and 60s. Think Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, who lived here, Sammy Davis Jr., the Rat Pack. There are some who fall head over heels for these vintage homes. As a matter of fact, look in the description below and I'll have links to all of the available Vintage Vegas homes that are available for sale for you, so you can get to learn the neighborhoods and everything else. We have newer homes and new construction. As a matter of fact, a new construction home has the lowest cost of entry right now. The builders are paying your closing costs and helping buy down your interest rates. If you haven't been looking at interest rates lately, they've hit about 7.5% and are expected to possibly hit 8% by the end of the year. These builders are buying that down to very reasonable rates as low as 4.99%. I'm not quoting interest. I'm just telling you what they're putting out there, which is making this house more affordable for you. And if you're using a VA loan, come on, it's the best of everything. You can move into a brand new house, no cost, out of your pocket. Only thing you have to do is pay your EMD and the appraisal, and you get the EMD back. Or you can apply it to the house, something else. And also, there's a lot of first-time buyer programs out there. I mean, a lot. I got a video I want to put together just on first-time buyer programs, and I can't get it put together because there's so much good stuff. Thinking about moving to places like Pahrump, they're not only buying down your interest rates, they're giving you $30,000. That kind of stuff, okay? Stand by for that video. With this type of housing available, you're looking at a median home price in Las Vegas area currently being about $450,000 for a single family. And if you're looking for a condo, it's in the $260,000 range right now. Now, condos cost less than townhouses, but hey, we're just combining them for now. Look into one of my market updates, you'll see what the current price of housing is. In Las Vegas proper, including the towns, the median price for a single-story home is about $445,000. Now, that's overall. Let's kind of break this down a little bit for you so you can kind of see, because we got 3 different cities here. Let's break it down by city. So in Las Vegas proper, including the towns, the median price for a single-story home is about $445,000. In North Las Vegas, you're looking at about $410,000. And Henderson, Henderson, $515,000 for the median price of a home. Now for the condos, going in the same order, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson, just putting them all in that order, you're looking at $235,000, $273,500, and for Henderson, $272,500. I would say that's probably because they don't have as many condos and such. For townhomes, we're looking more like about $325 for Las Vegas, $335 for North Las Vegas, and $355 for Henderson. Now, did you keep track of which city has which for the condos and townhomes? Always remember to watch my monthly updates. That way you can keep abreast of the most current prices and what's going on. I try to put them out every month and get them as soon as the official numbers are out. That way it helps you the best. In between, of course, I do live streams where I'm live streaming the most current data that's coming straight from the multiple listing service. Now, in addition to the cost of buying a home, it's important to consider the cost of living overall. The cost of living in Las Vegas can be high overall, but at the same time, when you compare it to other large cities on the East and West Coast, the cost of living is very low. That may be why so many people from Southern California and the Bay Area are moving here now. 30% of the people moving to Las Vegas are coming from that area. Don't forget that Nevada doesn't have income taxes, and the salaries here are in line with other large cities in our area, including down in Phoenix, up in Salt Lake City. You're getting the same money with no taxes, and that gives you a better standard of living. Property taxes are quite low compared to other cities. If you're a disabled veteran, you can end up paying no property taxes. And if you're lucky, no vehicle taxes. Other taxes that may be a major consideration here in Las Vegas, including the ability to travel to Southern California on less than a tank of gas and in the space of a good couple of movies. Now, when I say tax, I'm talking about your gas taxes, a little bit lower here. Although lately, for some reason, they say California has lower gas prices. That is not normal. Normally, they have higher gas prices than us. Airline travel to Las Vegas is inexpensive, and you can literally reach the world from the Harry Reid Airport. We have direct flights to the entire country, including Canada, which is not part of the country, although they're like our little top hat, the UK, Asia, across the border, and of course, multiple direct flights daily to Honolulu as you enjoy the 9th island here. Before you move into the area, you'll definitely need to think about how the cost of living compares with your salary. A great way to do that is check what your salary for your line of work runs in this area. Do that before you move or when you get a job offer. If you're getting the same salary, if you're moving from other places, you can be very well off. For example, if you're an accountant and your salary will average about $95,000 in Seattle, if you come to Las Vegas, you only need to make $63,000 according to the latest figures, have the same standard of living. But if you're being told to move to Vegas from Seattle and you're getting $95,000 a year there, and they say they're going to give you the same thing here, they're not affecting your salary, guess what? Your standard of living goes way up. Plus, we're not going to talk about the crime and stuff going on in Seattle right now, but you don't see Vegas in the news for crime. You see Seattle, Portland. You're not seeing Vegas. There is crime here, and we'll get into that in another video, but I'm just saying. And the same thing about that salary, if you're moving here from the Bay Area or San Diego, your money is going to go so much further. I literally knew of a guy. It's a long story. I don't want to get too deep into it because it kind of angers me a little bit. The guy sold his house in San Diego, moved to Vegas, paid cash for a house here in Vegas, and had so much money left over, he bought a second house to rent out. Yeah, your money goes a little bit here. Of course, one of the biggest considerations you should have if you have kids is what the school's like. Overall, the schools in Las Vegas can be below average. And I said can be. There are some standout schools like the Northwest Technical Academy and others like it. There are plenty of schools that rank 10 out of 10 on greatschools.org. Just head over there and see what the schools you desire or the neighborhoods you desire to move into. Some of the top schools include Bishop Gorman High School. My nephew is the quarterback. You know, actually, I have a cousin who plays in the NFL, and he actually played for the Raiders here. We, really never hooked up. So, my uncle told me before he passed, last time I saw him, I was a lieutenant. He was 7 years old. So that means my cousin is probably, or at least his parents, are my age, but whatever. He's my cousin. His grandfather and my grandfather were brothers. My grandfather was the oldest brother, and his grandfather is the youngest. But whatever, back to the show. And to be honest, I really don't know much about, like they say in Bobby Boucher, the water boy, foosball. I mean, I should know more. Like I just said, this cousin of mine, he has the same name, so you can probably figure out who he is. He's actually the highest paid player in the NFL for his position. And I never went to a game. So anyway, in addition, you'll find several great private schools, such as the aforementioned Bishop Gorman, and schools like Somerset Academies, which my niece goes to. Where are they getting all this money from? I don't know. These are all over the valley. And if you homeschool your kid here, homeschooling, we have a great culture for that. And Vegas is welcoming. They actually have special programs for the homeschool kids, activities and get-togethers so they can socialize. Now, that's what I call service from Clark County School District. Okay, elephant in the room. What are the politics like here? Well, this is a very purple state. People move here from both conservative and liberal areas, and it's because we don't have too much of in the space of polarizing politics. People here have a more laissez-faire mindset on the whole. We do have people on that left and right who just want to shake them poles. But if you love your guns, the Second Amendment is strong in this one. And if you want to be left alone, as long as you stay away from the hawkers on the strip, the only political drama you're going to have to worry about is from the outsiders meddling in the area, because Southern Nevada is purple. And it's one of the few areas that can make or break either political party. You know what? We are the entertainment capital of the world, and we're about to become a major sports center. Now we have the NFL with the Raiders, the NHL, we done won that Stanley Cup with the Golden Knights, the WNBA with the world champion. I said world champion, Vegas Aces. And this was a funny story. I mentioned about the Vegas Aces to somebody, and they went, the who? Yeah, so I guess we really need that NBA team now. So somebody got an NBA team for us. We even have a real professional soccer team, the Las Vegas Lights. And we're about to become the home of the Las Vegas A's. Thank you for giving us most of your sports teams, Oakland. We love you for that. We're just waiting for you to give up off the Golden State Warriors. I think we'll shorten it just to the Las Vegas Warriors. That works fine. And can't wait to see Steph Curry play in his new arena. If you want some of this hot fire of living in the most vibrant city in the world, we'd really love to have you join us here in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. So keep in mind, we help with your relocation or PCS needs here to Las Vegas. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, book directly on my calendar. We're happy to help you make that smooth move to Las Vegas. Be sure to subscribe below, and that way you'll be the first to learn about all the current market conditions here in Las Vegas. We put out videos every single week. The intent is to help you learn everything you need to know, the good, the bad, the ugly of living in Sin City. So if you'd be so kind, shoot us a comment. Let us know if there are any questions that you may have, any other videos you'd love for me to make to help you learn more about Las Vegas. If you'll notice, some of the videos I'm putting out lately are actually videos that people have asked for. So that's the purpose of this channel, is to help you learn. We're going to go out there and do it for you. It's what helps the YouTube algorithm put our information and content out to other great folks like yourself looking to make a move to Las Vegas. Or if you already live here, learn even more about your city. It helps so much. All right, that's it for today, and we'll keep the lights on for you.